Now, the City of Joburg is intensifying its fight against drug abuse. It recently introduced a local drug committee that would identify substance abuse hotspots. This morning, we're visiting Riverlea on an area bedevilled by drug abuse. eNCA's Nqobile Madlala joins us now live from Riverlea. Nqobile, we have been to areas including Riverlea that were actually protesting against, gangsterism, killings there, and substance abuse, and police not working enough to help them. What are the community members telling you today?
Well, it seems not much has changed over time, Masiago. In fact, I am now joined by one of the Riverlea members, community members, who are also leaders, Charles van der Merwe. Charles, I just want to start here with you. Obviously, we saw what happened in Westbury. Is there a sense or a worry or concern that this could happen here as well?
Yes, it's true. And it can be, because already it has started. Just last night I heard gunshots and I counted more than 10 shots. So these are not fighting for territory, they are fighting over drug territories.
Tell me about the concern. What is the community saying about this drug abuse?
You know, the concern is basically just send your child to the shop. You find that the child is even scared to go to the shop after 5 in the afternoon. And then it's about the kids, our children. That's the problem, because most of the kids are stealing out of the houses of the families to go and sell these things to the drug dealers, just to have that for that moment in time. So if you need 3 fixes for the day, you need 350 rands for the day, where you're going to get every day 150 rand. It's a problem. That's why most of the kids, especially the girls, are going to selling their own bodies for that fix.
Perhaps, do you feel there is some sort of help coming from the government at this point?
At this point in time, nothing. You see, like eNCA is at the schools and everything, but they're not helping. What you are seeing that side, because they go there, these children, they pretend that they are coming all right, but we as a community leader, myself, I can see these children in the community. They're not getting what they help, but they need to get, because there's now no progress. There's no progress at all. They are the same, and they're becoming worse this nowadays because of the new drug that is being introduced. So they want to test every new drug. So they're not getting better, they're becoming worse.
You were telling me about why you feel that Riverlea has been forgotten. Why is this?
This is not the first time it's happening in Riverlea. Riverlea was one of the first places who were fighting this thing. But every time you find that it's going past the help, it's going past the N17. It's going past us. It's going past us, because now, how can I say, it's like, it's a teacher, students, parents thing now at school. You as a parent, you have to come with your half. The teacher himself is trying half, or her half, or he half. And then the child is the most important part in those 3 connections. The child is the most important being in those 3 connections. So if the child doesn't play his part, then because the child needs help. But the parent must be there. There's a teachers, students, and parents association. So if that 3 can connect very well, then this child will be all right. But other than that, the mother can do whatever she wants, the father can try his best, the teacher can try his best, her best, but if the child doesn't want to get help, that's another story also.
So are you saying that there's more drugs on the streets then?
Even at schools, even in the school, I can prove that. How many times I know about kids that were caught selling drugs on the premises of the school while they are school children themselves. So this is a serious issue. It's not about just on the streets of Riverlea, it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing, because this thing is it's affecting our schools now. And the teachers at the schools, they know. They know that some of these kids are selling drugs on the premises of the school. They just don't know who.
And just lastly, I want to ask, what do you think should happen?
I think SAP should become straight. The South African Police Service, they must be straight themselves, because here we are the precinct of Langlaagte. Langlaagte is just the main Reef Road. These cops are corrupt. I've seen this thing daily. They are selling themselves the drugs to the drug dealers. They are selling guns to the drug dealers. How can everybody has a gun here in Riverlea? It's impossible, with no license. Every weekend you hear them, it's like it's a cowboy town here. It's Wild West. They are shooting at each other, but there's no bodies. And what they don't know is that the way you shoot up, the bullet is coming down, or the speed. They are playing this like this.
Thank you very much, Charles.
Thank you guys for coming to give us this platform.
All right.
Say that our problems in Riverlea, what we are having here. It's a serious issue, seriously.
Thank you so much. That's Charles Masego just explaining to us that not much has changed, even though the community here has been trying to fight the scourge. They're saying that they feel that the assistance that is always taken out of the interventions to community seem to be passing them, but they continue to need assistance here. And they are saying that they're seeing more drugs on the streets and even in schools, as he says.